All right, let's catch up on Very Dark Man and Bobrisky. Remember when I was covering this story? Who is, well, first of all, remember when I was covering this story, I told you that these are the same persons, characters at least, the same character, right? So, and today is my opportunity to prove that to you. It's the same character, okay? Now, it doesn't mean that these two men, and I'm calling Bobrisky a man because that's what he called himself in front of a court of law. Um, I'm telling you that these two men are the same character. It doesn't mean that they don't have any good in society for those that want to defend them. You're right. They are good men. Okay.
Well, you're right.
They are good men. All right. But there's a character that I want to I highlight here. It's not the wholesomeness of their life. Okay. I'm sure they are good guys. In fact, earlier on today, I saw a very dark black man was being a good elder brother to other TikTokers, like the new guy who is popular, Pella and Jarvis, right? So I get that. All right. I'm just highlighting some things here. So let's talk about them though. But these are skit makers. I don't know. Should you call Bobrisky is a cross dresser in Nigeria. Cross dresser, very popular social person, social media personality. Same thing with Very Dark Man, except that Very Dark Man in more so is like an activist. He says it's not an activist, but I guess it's an activist at the same time. Confusion. But anyway, in recent times, remember there was a story of both of them getting into blast on the internet. Very Dark Man released an audio tape of Bobrisky implicating himself that he never actually went to jail. Allegedly, it's an audio that sounds like AI, but not really. Sounds like him. All the R's were pronounced in every word when that alleged Bobrisky was talking. So let's just pretend it's not him until he is innocent until proven guilty, right? So he denies that he was the one on the tape. All right, so Very Dark Man, they're still going back and forth, I think, to go and answer to some of that. But he released a tape, and inside of that tape, he also added some innuendos where he was dragging the senior advocate of Nigeria, Femi Falana, and his son, Falz the bad guy, who is a rapper. So we have some other videos where we've covered that extensively on the platform, so you can go and catch up on that. Today we just want to kind of like do like a quick update. I'm looking at a report on the nigeriavoice.com, and the report says Bobrisky responds to Falz and Femi Falana's 12-hour ultimatum, says he won't apologize. Let me just tell you right now, a lot of people thought this was about Falana against Very Dark Man. No, these guys they're proving to you now that they're not biased when it comes to protecting their name. Okay, when it comes to protecting their name, they're not biased. I'm talking about San Femi Falana and Falz. The idea is don't drag my name in the mud. Okay, and how do you drag the person's name in the mud? It's not just by words. If you publish something that was a conversation that was privately made, even though they were lies, but if you the one that published them, you are in fact the one who is defaming their character, especially if you had innuendos that's basically insinuating that it might be true. Just the fact that you're saying it might be true can be deemed defamation as well. It doesn't have to be like, but I didn't say it is true. No, that's a myopic way of thinking. Okay, the idea is their brand. Okay, their reputation. If you mess with it directly or indirectly, you can be liable. Does that make sense? You get it? You get it? You don't get it? No.
You get it? If you don't get it, forget about it. All right.
Babes Win says he's even calling himself a celebrity. Don't you give him the title? Rede. Anyway, so now in this report, I'm going to read it. It says controversial cross-dresser Idris Okuneye, best known as Bobrisky, has responded to the 12-hour ultimatum. So so just as much as they're telling Very Dark Man that they're going to sue him and he needs to apologize. They did the same thing with Bobrisky. Okay, so everybody can rest. It's not just somebody trying to shut down Very Dark Man from calling out the oppressors. It's about a reputation somebody has built for years. He should, two things can happen at the same time. He should continue to call out the oppressors, right? But two things can happen at the same time. Also, while you're doing that, please do not mess with my reputation because you will be liable. So not just him, but also the AI person on the audio too is also responsible and can be liable. So what they do, they actually give him an ultimatum. They gave Bobrisky also an ultimatum. And so they gave him a 12-hour ultimatum, and they said he has to retract every defamatory remarks made against them. Okay, and it was reported by Nigerian Voice through their legal team, published a letter which ordered Bobrisky to retract his defamatory statement in the leaked audio regarding recording released by activist Very Dark Man. The leaked audio recording suggested that Falz and his father, Femi Falana, collected the sum of 10 million naira to get Bobrisky a presidential pardon. The letter issued by the Falanas council, former council, further ordered Bobrisky to also issue a written apology which must be shared on every platform that had the defamatory statement within 12 hours. The letter also noted that failure to comply would lead to legal actions, including monetary damages. Speaking of legal actions, they actually took some legal actions against the Very Dark Man, and he was ordered to delete that shit, delete everything now, right? And I think he probably did. And I think there was a rumor of 500 million naira ordered to pay. That never makes any sense to me. Like, let's use, as much as we like to say common sense, but we struggle with it sometimes. How would they ask a person who is not worth 500 million kobo to pay 500 million naira for a case that has not been tried in court? Does that make any sense? Anyway, Nigerians, I understand. Not everybody understands this stuff. According to the cross-dresser on his Instagram page, okay, this is the part that proves that Bobrisky is the same character as the Very Dark Man. Disrespectful, people that have no home training, and people that obviously all they want to do is fight for the rights against the wrongs, as far as that's how they see it. They're not calm, they're not patient, they don't think there's a place for decorum, they don't think there's a place for how you conduct yourself in public. They think they can jump out on the internet wearing singlets, and actually it's not just them that think it. We encourage it. Let's stop the cap. We encourage it. Let's be honest. Okay, we're the one being entertained for every view, not just hit likes, not just engagement all the way to the end. For every time you see them in your feed and you click tap and you play, you are encouraging it. It is what it is. So it's not just their fault. But I'm just saying, on a normal day, will you jump out on the internet with just singlet on, with one ear locked on the side like this, with two earrings and nose ring, and be talking? There's a good chance that if you're here following me, you won't do that. So let's all stop. Let's all stop being hypocrites altogether. Shall we? Shall we stop the cap?
Stop the cap.
All right. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. All right. So now Bobrisky, this is the part that proves that Bobrisky is the same person. In a reply to the two letters in circulation from the law firm of the Falanas, he says, I'd like to state for the record and pending the official reply from my counsel, state for the avoidance of doubt that I, Okuneye Idris Olanrewaju, aka Bobrisky, if you're wondering who Bobrisky is, by the way, is the person that their face is next to my face in this picture. That person that looks almost like a woman. Yes, that is Bobrisky, just in case you're wondering. So he's saying, to state for the avoidance of doubt that I, Bobrisky, did not publish any defamatory statement concerning the learned SAN, Falana and his son, and I quote, and that it is in the public domain pursuant to my solicitor's letter dated 27th of September 2024, and I have denied any knowledge of what Very Dark Man published. I stand by my express denial and advise whoever has been defamed to hold the publisher of the defamatory content. Hold my fundamental rights of privacy of communication should be respected and protected. Well, it sounds like you're admitting that you did it, but anyway, I don't know. They're the same character. I don't know if this proves it necessarily, but it's the same person. Okay, it's the same person. Why should you, in the first place, because he just kind of indirectly admitted that was him on the tape. Why should you even lie with his name on a phone to, these are complete strangers? Most of the people that Bobrisky know are not his family members. These are people that are chasing clout with his name, right? Or his persona. So anyway, I have a question for you. Do you think this proves that they're the same character? That was just my opinion. Do you think this proves, in your opinion, Very Dark Man, Bobrisky, one character, two personas? Do you think this is enough or we need more? Do you need more? Okay. It doesn't mean that they're not good in certain respect in our society. We're just highlighting some things here. You know, I just want you guys, when you guys try to do the right and wrong thing, I just want us to all know that majority of us we're hypocrites. We're the one watching these guys' videos, making them more popular. And I guess we can blame Mark Zuckerberg as well. Hit the like button, share, subscribe. Let me know what your thoughts are. I will be right back.
Hey Prestige fam, show some love to the video. Hit like, subscribe, and share. Are you in Europe, America, and struggling in your relationship? From argument to abuse and trust issues, we are here to help.
Lola and I founded Prestige Marriage Academy to transform your story. With 20 years of friendship, 17 years of marriage, experience with navigating the ups and downs of marriage, and personalized coaching, includes 24/7 support. Ignorance is expensive. WhatsApp us at +1 732 305 8577 to book a free discovery session today and take charge now.
Don't wing it.
Join us in creating the love life you deserve.